Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Yep, it happened, ladies and gentlemen. It happened. It's what has been talked about probably maybe a year or two now. But Bronny James has officially been drafted by the LA Lakers, marking history where there will be, let's just be honest, he's going to make the team. But there's going to be a father-son duo on one team, right? And so I talked about this before as far as like whether it was a good idea, and look, I get it. You want to play, with your son. Bronny want to play with his father. No issues with that. I just thought that maybe, that just adds more pressure to an already pressure-packed situation that he has to be in. But you know what? They're the Jameses. They're probably used to, not probably. They are. They're used to the pressure situations and dealing with different things. So I get it. And I think I don't have a problem with it at all that he wants to, play on this team. Now, what I'm going to say about it, and I think it's unfair for, the expectations that people are going to put on Bronny James to begin with. And I want people to really remember that this kid, he's not that far removed from, we were wondering his health concern. We're wondering if he was going to be able to just play basketball or, just life in itself. That wasn't that long ago. This kid's been, I won't say that, I don't believe that he was 100% when he came back and he was playing. Whether he was cleared to play, but I still think coming from that, there's a process to it, right? And it's still an accomplishment for him to get drafted, after going, through that. So I think in this first season, unfair expectations that people are going to put, on Bronny. He got drafted in the second round. It was for a reason. It's going to take a little time, but here's what I'm going to say. Been plenty of guys that got drafted in the second round. Guys like Gilbert Arenas, guys like Draymond Green. We know Jokic got drafted in the second round. I'm not saying that Bronny is going to have one of those careers, but what I'm saying is that there are guys that went in the second round who carved out a pretty good career for themselves in the NBA. So Bronny can do that. It will be interesting just to see them play together, them being on the floor at the same time. And this makes it easier, for Bron to catch Bronny games. He can just sit right there and watch them. So I just hope people don't, really just get this thing really ugly, man. This is something, whether you agree with it or not, this is something that they wanted to do and that they were happy to do. And at the end of the day, that should be it, right? Play good basketball, entertain. Hopefully it works all out for all parties involved, whatever that is, whatever success that is. But we're going to have a lot of Bronny and LeBron talk, on it. And someone brought up a real quick question. Good question. Do Bronny, still refer to him as dad or father, or is it Mr. James, or is it LeBron? Like, how does that work now that you're working with your father, right? How does that work? A lot of stuff that we're going to be worried about, but good things. Salute, props to Bronny James for getting drafted.